Welcome to my magisterial lecture on educating for equity and innovation. I am Nino Mark Gala, and today we'll unpack a central philosophical question that lies at the heart of inclusive education. Is inclusive education ethically necessary for building an equitable and future-ready society? ResearchCap states inclusion is often discussed in policy, but it is rarely treated as a philosophical and ethical imperative. Too often, it's framed as a method to improve access, not as a moral foundation for educational justice and societal transformation. My central claim positions inclusive education as both moral obligation and a catalyst for intellectual transformation. Supporting claims are justice as fairness, ethics of care, innovation through diversity. First claim, justice as fairness. Drawing on John Rawls, I argue that inclusive education enacts equity through differentiated support, not uniform treatment. Forrester 2020. Second claim, ethics of care. From Held and DeRosa 2021, I show how inclusive classrooms grow empathy and moral development, not through compliance, but through relationships. Third claim, innovation through diversity. I argue that diversity is a cognitive resource, fueling creativity and collaboration, essential in a complex world as inspired by Biesta 2021 and Gert 2022. Original contribution? Civilizational reframing. Justice, care, and innovation must be treated as co-equal ethical foundations for inclusion. Some fear inclusion that it lowers standards, especially under-resourced schools. Others highlight teacher burnout, warning of performative empathy. And some argue that diversity leads to disorder and classroom challenges. In response to this, reframing inclusion for equity. When universal design and co-teaching are done, it raises standards by redefining success for all. And yes, performative empathy is real, but relational inclusion fosters authentic care when backed by a supportive school culture. And while diversity brings complexity, with the right structure, it drives engagement and collaborative learning, not chaos. In the end, inclusion isn't just a logistical issue. It's a moral and philosophical commitment that shapes who we are as educators, learners, and citizens. Thank you for joining me. See you again next time.